like to prose a post.
Yeah, what's that?
Welcome to Trash Talk.
Welcome to Trash Talk.
Oh, it's a habit. Sorry.
It's fine. That's a nice little orange.
Also, I dropped it on accident a little bit, so it bounced twice.
We have
not
Tom
orange.
Cruise here with us tonight
It's
from
pi-
Cocktail.
Pineapple and gin. That's
Perfect.
all. Well, you
Perfect.
have rum. You have rum. It was good.
Absolutely perfect segue because I finally saw Maverick last night.
Oh,
how'd
really?
you like it? I haven't
Oh
seen it yet.
my
Yeah, I
god,
haven't
you haven't
seen it
seen
either.
it?
I tried to get a bunch of you guys to go see it originally, and nobody was
I
like...
thought you went.
No, I got one.
You
You
Nobody
still
wants to
haven't
go.
seen it?
No, have you?
No.
Oh, what? I'm the first. Yay!
Yeah. It's like $1 billion or whatever. It's broken the records all year.
Yeah.
You know, it's been the biggest movie.
I watched it with Korean subtitles, so because I don't want to pay for it.
So, but you could hear it.
It's just Korean
So
subtitles.
it's not. Is it still in theaters or something?
It's streaming. If you have to rent it. You
From
can't,
where?
Anywhere, but there's no that's not free yet. You know,
Okay.
there's not any services.
That's interesting.
Because I spent about an hour last night trying to find it, so I could like just on my phone, so I cast it. And
So-
I ended up pulling out Cody. So
You pulled out?
Pulled out of Cody.
you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Cody. Oh, it's like it's hard to explain. Basically, it's a client to host pirating software, basically. Like streaming service and stuff. So Cody has nothing to do with it, but you can add on things like the crew.
So you don't work directly with Cody, but he has a crew you do work with.
Exactly. They go out and they find me the
What is
movies.
happening?
I
And
know.
this is all in the cloud.
It is actually.
It's a torrent.
No, it's a streaming service that you.
It's just a website or it's a download.
No, so okay, so like it pisses me off. You can't use it. Cast your phone with Cody, but like so I have it on my phone, and so I fired up and it.
Are you incriminating yourself right now?
Okay.
Oh,
So-
I know what this
So
is.
Cody, yeah. So
now.
Cody's just a client for media.
Yeah.
But nothing says that you can't add something on there to go and.
And what is that? And what is that? What
This
is on
the-
your phone
the
now?
Oath.
The Oath? Is that something you're pirating?
No,
Are you an oath
one of the
keeper?
services, and so I can go.
What's
to,
the service you?
say, look, so movies. Let's see. I don't know, just year. I'm just gonna go with year 2022. Okay, so let's see. I got.
We can't see it.
I'm trying to read it too, dude.
Do you have Matrix Reloaded?
You can just not watch.
Do you
that.
want to see that? That came out last year.
Okay,
I think,
here's
too.
Thor: Love and Thunder. Okay, so I click on it and it goes and it scrapes the internet
Oh, for different versions out
for
there.
streaming.
You got
I
37
get that.
options.
I get
Holy
that.
crap! I might watch Thor tonight.
Yeah, it's out on Disney Plus now.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
it
can
is-
watch it on
okay.
Disney.
Well, I'm an asshole. Okay, anyway, but it goes and it
Yeah,
finds.
why pay Disney?
So you don't have to sit there.
He already
and,
does pay
you know,
Disney.
Go through all the spammy
Are you
spammy
paying
stuff.
Disney?
No, I have a login.
Bundled.
No, it's not my login.
Oh, you're not your login. Yeah, your
Well, I
login.
don't know if
Don't
it still
refresh.
works, but,
Okay,
So, yeah.
that's nice. That's
okay, well,
nice.
if you haven't seen it, damn it! Oh, it's so good.
Is it worth
It's
it? Because
so good.
I literally just watched Bill Maher rant about how it is like, a very right wing movie. Kind of, I guess. Well, he was talking about how it's like
it's
gun
both,
porn.
I mean, literally, it's
you
both
know?
wings. They gotta fly.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
but like, didn't they take out the?
Well, just because it has fun planes and guns, it means it has to be for a fucking Republican or whatever.
The Republicans have latched onto it and made it their movie.
Well, yeah,
kind
it's
of.
I know a lot of
It's a
liberal people that
military-
enjoyed the shit out of it too.
It's a military movie. It's any military movie.
Well, did they take off the Free Tibet
No pun intended.
off of his jacket? Doesn't he even used to have a like Free Tibet thing on his jacket?
I don't know.
In the
I don't
original
know.
movie.
I have absolutely
Is there a generic enemy?
yeah,
Russia.
but it's clearly Russia. It's obviously
Really?
Russia. Yeah, there's some detailed stuff that like you won't see, but
You don't see the enemy.
no, well, technically you do, but yeah, just like the first movie.
But the right wing can say it's China, right?
they can say it, however.
China.
But
Exactly.
But on the coordinates, which again, this is not a spoiler or anything, but it's one of those things where how to have accurate GPS, but not have it be anywhere real. Well, it's Point Nemo. Are you familiar with Point Nemo?
No, I don't know what you're talking
Point
about.
Nemo is in the Pacific Ocean, is the farthest point away from any landmass.
oh yeah, I can see that.
So that's Point Nemo. So they go, oh, let's
Hawaii
use
is
that.
the closest.
No. Like it is the farthest.
Oh, they just took
Away.
the continents or whatever.
Yeah, and it is from all surrounding landmasses.
sure there's islands
It's the
around.
far away.
There's all sorts of garbage out
Anyway.
there.
Guam.
No, the garbage patch is
Guam.
out there.
Yeah, Guam.
Oh, does it circle Guam?
No, I'm saying I'm making a joke at Guam's expense. I've never been there. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a
Guam's
military
garbage.
base.
All right. Yeah, I talked about moving there last week.
Oh yeah, we did talk about that. What's the point here?
You asked about the enemy, you prick. But but the way it, like the geography and everything, like they're clearly Russian. Also, they're using the 5th-gen fighters are Su-57s. So
okay, that's a Russian plane or something. I don't know.
Yeah, so the Su-57 is Russia's answer to the F-22, F-35, stealth attack.
Russia could have sold it to China or just sold it to whoever.
No, they didn't. You know why?
China.
China has their own.
The Su-57 is extremely like the specs are insane on as far as we know. Like they can beat a F-22 like 1-to-1. They're really good. The SU series are really good. Anyway, problem is they will never ever beat F-22. He's rubbing real hard and just making good eye contact.
Is that what's going on over there?
Anyway, so the point is...
Okay.
Stop.
Plane porn.
The thing is, though, we don't have anything to worry about Russia because we have like 120 F-22s.
But we still have...
ready to go right now at a moment's notice. Guess how many Su-57s Russia has? 5.
Because of Ukraine?
Because they're fucking Russia.
They just crashed a plane like today or yesterday, taking off.
Yeah, MiG-25. Yeah.
Well, doesn't the U.S. spend like more than every country combined on the military?
America.
And isn't that the whole right wing thing is that we spend money on our military, and the Democrats have always tried to do that, get it to spend less, but they never do because the Democrats are also paid by the military.
The military always gets a raise every year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, also, what's like
pharmaceuticals.
I think our military budget is like double someone else's like GDP or something like the very close.
No, I think it's
South Korea.
If we had the military was like a GDP, it was a country, it would be like in the top 30 or something.
But but I mean, anyway. The point is, it was fucking.
It's worth seeing.
Sweet.
It's worth because I'm not big on the original. I know I've seen clips of it.
I've seen it a few times.
And I don't think I've ever seen the whole movie straight away, like from start to finish.
But I mean,
What movie?
Top Gun.
Top Gun? You've never seen the original?
I have seen parts of it. I've never.
You've never seen it start to finish.
Yeah, start to finish. I've never like.
But
my God.
Tell you what,
I know, and that's what I was about to ask, because I think Derek is a really big Top Gun fan.
That was like my favorite movie as a little kid.
Really?
Oh yeah,
How could it
I used to
not
always
be?
be like, "Comb my
I don't
hair
know.
like Maverick," and I'd draw jets and stuff.
Fuck
And
yeah.
I was in the Air Force.
I've never heard that though before.
But tell you what though, first
You never
minute.
close your eyes anymore when I kiss your lips.
Why are we? Oh,
What is this?
That's from.
That's the whole big
It's
scene
from
in the
Top Gun.
original movie. There's no
but tell you what, though, the first-
I thought all of a sudden we were talking about Dirty Dancing or something.
Okay,
Like,
the
I don't know
first
what
5
it's
minutes of the
doing.
movie, your dick will be rock fucking hard
First 5 minutes.
because it's just aircraft flyby and taking off, landing aircraft carrier with danger zone plane. That's all it is. For like 5 minutes.
then all of a
Yeah,
sudden you hear
I
the
think
bell
I've
come
seen
on,
that part.
And they're like in the actual engagement with the enemy. Cougar loses his cool, loses his wings.
Are you talking about the
You
original?
guys are number one.
Are you talking about the new one?
The new one.
That's
the new
so
one.
you have seen part of the new one?
No,
I'm quoting the
referencing-
first movie.
Oh, okay.
Jesus Christ.
How many quotes were from the original in the new one?
I don't know. I don't really
Not
remember much.
enough. I haven't even seen it.
All I know is that like the F-16s are pretty fucking sick. Or
They didn't have the F-16s in the original?
18, maybe, I don't know. We had F-14s in the original.
They didn't have any stealth stuff back then, did they?
No.
Or they
Yeah,
had
well,
it, they just didn't talk about
yeah.
it.
Blah blah blah. But yeah, it's a very good. The pacing is good. The acting is great, dude. Miles Teller is really.
There's a
good.
reason it's the #1 movie of the year
Oh,
or whatever.
fuck yeah,
Like, good
dude.
storytelling.
I was
That's what
just
I've
like,
just heard the most about it. It's an actual like story going on.
And maybe I really liked it because it was on the heels of I watched Morbius on Friday. Have you actually seen Morbius?
No.
Fucking do not. It's on Netflix. Holy shit.
I can't watch bad movies.
What's
I really can't. Like,
so I saw it. I go, it's Morbin time because that's the meme. Remember the meme, Morbin time? Hey, Morbius just dropped on Netflix, so I thought, what the fuck? I'll see this dumpster fire. Absolute ass garbage until Joker walks into Milo's house and it's the fucking doctor. Like, so Matt Smith is the bad guy. Well, is this friend?
I don't know Doctor Who that well.
Yeah, Matt Smith though.
Yeah.
Damon. Yeah, for it also has
I know there's Damon. He's Damon to me now.
Yeah, he's Jared Harris, Al Madrigal, and Tyrese is in it. Yeah, Tyrese, the Tyrese.
Who's Tyrese?
Singer,
Tyrese.
and he was also in a
handsome.
lot of the
Fast and Furious.
I forgot.
movies.
He's in a feud with The Rock. Anyway, also, did you know tequila mixes really well with Diet Coke? And then I clap back because I do. because I do.
You're reading us your Twitter, now or whatever. No, okay.
Anyway,
enough of that.
But that's how that summed up this. Also, then my next comment was, never mind.
Do you think they purposely
so
made a
bad.
terrible movie to be the worst movie? Because
No,
What movie are you talking about?
Morbius.
Because how could you can't beat some of the previous comic book movies now. There's already some great comic book movies.
There's a
anything with Jared Leto in it sucks.
Yeah,
it's terrible.
I like his
Except
acting.
Fight Club.
Yeah, but
That was like 25 years ago.
Yeah. Like I like Jared Leto. Like I don't
you?
know. I mean, just like when he's in movies, I'm like, hey, it's
Do
Jared Leto,
you?
you know? I don't seek him out.
Why do you like him?
How would
what
Tucker
has he
Carlson
done?
ask that question? Do you?
Do you though like him? Like, what has he done though that makes you like him? Because I
don't know.
Can't think of anything.
I just like him movies. I don't know.
What good movie?
American Psycho. That's about all I can think of.
He's in American Psycho?
Yeah.
Both movies you have named him so far, I don't remember him in.
I don't remember him being in American Psycho.
Yeah,
he's definitely in Fight Club.
Is he the guy that wears the suit or has the card?
Yeah.
And he's just like, why didn't I think of that?
And he was asked the iconic question, have you heard about He Who Lives in the News or something like that? The sports, the fourth album Sports or something like that.
Well,
he
gets his ass beat in Fight Club.
He gets axed a question in
so does Meatloaf.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he gets shot.
Yeah, his name though. It was Robert Paulson.
His name is Robert Paulson.
Fuck, that's a movie I don't think I've
So
seen.
anyways,
Anyway.
football is all the way back.
Yeah, first season.
Anybody watch that Bengals-Steelers nonsense game?
No.
Holy shit.
I saw it overtime.
I watched the whole fucking game, and it was just like a clinic on what not to do in
Derek,
football.
don't fucking bury the lead here. You can't say football is back and then not talk about what happened.
We're leading into that.
Oh yeah.
Just softening up. Anyway, the big news in Nebraska is Lane.
Frost got fired.
You called it. The last episode.
Did I say if he loses to Georgia Southern?
I think you said something about October 2nd. He's fired.
He's fired on October 2nd. He was going to be.
You made the comment about the payout.
The extra money.
He got the full money because he had to wait till the 20th. But who's the AD or whatever now?
Trev Alberts.
Trev Alberts is like, we wanted to do that to benefit the players. Which probably means like if you want to leave or know who the coach is coming in so you can figure out your shit.
It's also kind of like, hey, you really tried, Scott, but you fucked up.
I saw a couple little rumors on Twitter today that said that, I can't remember the name, but the guy that coaches Kansas.
Yeah. He's in Kansas and Iowa State guys.
Isn't that kind of ironic because
they beat up our ass?
Because of Alanis Morissette?
The last quarterback, Martinez went down to Kansas.
He went to Kansas State.
But it's still kind of ironic.
It is definitely ironic. It is.
It's funny.
I don't want either of them.
Did you see him play, by the way?
Martinez?
Yeah.
I watched the beginning of one of those games, yeah.
It's not terrible.
He's fine.
So
He's
what
fine.
the fuck happened
He might
here?
fucking get drafted in the NFL.
What the
Not
fuck?
He's
drafted.
going to have some pretty crazy stats for his college career, having started since being a freshman and effectively starting 5 fucking years.
Yeah, he might go to get drafted in the NFL. If he doesn't get drafted, he'll free agent, I bet, and get picked up.
He'll have an option with some team at least on the
So why was he so much
at the bottom of the roster doing the offseason?
Why is it bad Nebraska then?
Why did he leave?
No, why didn't he perform while he was here?
Scott Frost. At this point,
yeah,
I feel really bad for Martinez.
A throw is a throw.
I think he also seems to buckle under pressure, and so sometimes that's just the way people are. You know, they can show you good stats throughout the entire game, but then once
you're a Kobe or you're not
shoulder,
a Kobe.
You know,
gotta live that Black Mamba lifestyle.
Black Mamba falafel. Yeah.
I mean, there were some other quarterbacks that
blew
just
off.
choked it. I feel like I was watching the Broncos game.
Some guys play not to lose versus playing to win.
That's a very well way to put it, you know?
I did not invent that line.
Who did?
It's said all the time.
I bet Lou Holtz said it because he's probably the...
No, it's something people say for a long time.
All right.
You gotta want it. Inch by inch. I don't actually know the movie. Any given Sunday. There we go. Any given Sunday with Al Pacino.
We're claw for it. Every last inch.
Never seen that movie either.
That movie's fucking insane.
It's a good movie.
What's
the big guy game at the end? Like some dude gets popped and his eyeballs hanging out of his socket.
But
what the fuck?
Let's not get distracted.
Lane probably doesn't like it because it's shaky camera. Frost is off his frosty box.
Did you guys watch that game? Did he deserve to be fired?
No, I watched the Iowa State game. Iowa State won for the first time in 7 years. Then I went home.
Yeah. And that's the coach that we're looking at now.
Yeah,
The
he
same guy
didn't. The defense is pathetic. Nobody fucking tackles. You just like fly
They
in as hard
bounce
as you
off.
can on somebody. Just hope that you bounce them onto their back.
Yeah, it was the worst. 624.
It was nice to see the
yards allowed
offense
on
looking
defense.
good.
I thought that
But-
wasn't.
Yeah, Casey Thompson was.
Have
really
we ever
good.
had a decent
Solid.
defense under Frost?
Last year was somehow we were pretty decent. I think that's why we were close in all these games. Is the defense was stopping people, but not now. So it also makes no sense that we didn't fire the defensive coordinator with him, But
Well, we're not privy to whatever's going on behind the scenes. At least
Yeah.
not yet until it comes out in rumor.
well, and
mill.
obviously we only have an interim head coach for the rest of the season, which kind of is
I'm
okay.
gonna laugh if they we get at least 5 wins.
That would be fucking
Dude,
hilarious.
and we already have one, so a bowl game. But do you know who the coach is now?
I don't remember his name.
Yeah,
Was he the OC?
Shit.
Mickey Joseph.
That's what it was.
And so this is something I didn't know. Mickey Joseph was also a Nebraska quarterback in the 90s under Scott Frost.
Huh.
Mickey Joseph got his knee or something got fucking really fucked up
Tore ACL probably.
in an Oklahoma game where the players pushed him out of bounds into a bench.
Oh,
Look it up on YouTube or something. He gets fucked
Mickey
up.
what?
Mickey Joseph, and Nebraska quarterback play. Because it's basically his most famous play that apparently I had no clue about it. Mickey Joseph, and Nebraska, Oklahoma, sometime like '93. It was before they were a championship, I think.
Fuck.
But yeah, now that guy is now the coach. So it's kind of ironic
There you
that other former quarterback is now the
Oh,
coach.
yeah.
I don't know if he was there with Frost. I think it was before. It says 1990.
Oh yeah, yeah. I guess that '93. Well, he would have been a senior in '93, but either way, it was definitely before Frost. It was under Tom Osborne still. So like he honestly might be able to rally the troops because apparently he's been doing a lot of the recruiting. So players already like him. Who knows? It's gonna be an interesting season now.
Yeah.
It's kind of a wash. I feel like yeah.
All I know is that now I want to watch Huskers game just to see what happens. I didn't watch
Saturday.
the game Saturday. Well, this Saturday, yeah, the last Saturday. I thought I thought it wasn't gonna be televised until someone it was on like ESPN2 or something.
Oh,
like that.
every game is televised, dude.
No.
Yes, even like fucking Appalachian State and other. Appalachian State won this weekend, but
Iowa State opener.
Montana is televised.
Iowa State 2 weeks ago wasn't.
Well, was it the week 0 week?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I see the injury. So he goes flying out of bounds.
Which would totally been a late hit nowadays.
Oklahoma. Oh, that was what I was gonna say. Multiple guys hit him after he was already out of bounds. Like one guy just straight up steamrolls him. And he just goes flying to a bench, and you can't see anything. Everybody's in the way, and there's kind of a little kerfuffle that happens.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. It's not nice.
It's not fit for children's eyes.
So that guy is now coaching Nebraska
From a wheelchair?
in. I don't think so. For the Oklahoma game, his first game is against Oklahoma.
Interesting. That's
Ironic,
yeah.
Is
a
it?
little too ironic.
don't you think?
I do.
I've actually heard that.
So
song.
I'm glad that Frost is gone. Hopefully he's on an
I
island
thought he should have been
somewhere.
fired last year.
Yeah, apparently he was given like this last chance or whatever.
They're like,
know.
what? You got to win at least one game, 2 games.
I think they said he had to be 3-0 going into the.
Why didn't they
Oklahoma
fire him
game.
after the first game then?
I don't know. Maybe he was given one last chance too.
I know we said the last time was the last chance, but this one is definitely the
Yeah.
last chance.
I mean,
Frost.
you can't fire someone after the first game of the year when you lose on a national stage. Maybe you could fire him after the third game in the national stage, though, because it was a primetime game as well.
Yeah, I was watching it here on CBS, wherever the hell it was on.
Yeah, was it on CBS?
I don't know.
Well, you obviously got it on your
Yes.
over the airwaves.
Southern
correct.
Georgia. God,
Wow.
Southern Georgia or something like that?
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
Georgia Southern.
Southern, whatever.
What? Yeah. I don't know. One of the it's crazy. So the Chiefs look nice.
Yeah, they definitely had the biggest win I thought of the
I
NFL.
didn't even
opening week.
watch that game because it was looking boring.
Shit, dude, you couldn't even watch the beginning of it. I couldn't watch anything because that
The
Steelers
overtime?
Bengals went OT, and
Oh, that's why you watched it.
well, that game was on at the normal time, and I was like, "Oh, this will be fun." I
gotta-
like Joe Burrow and
You
Jamar
got Cody,
Chase.
man. You gotta go to Cody because you could do it anywhere then. Or if you had like the NFL package, can't you just like choose?
I actually went on to that YouTube TV, and they had it on there too. And they even said like, "Oh, here, select Chiefs or whatever," and click that. Then it goes right to Bengals, and I go, "Oh, you could also download this other thing and pay more money and watch the Chiefs game." And I was just like, "Jesus fucking Christ! It's just a fucking rabbit hole of you getting more and more money out of me."
How much is YouTube?
Shut up
TV?
and take my money, YouTube.
How much is it? It's like a lot.
65 a month.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Wait, you serious?
100%.
Holy shit!
Did you have to sign like a long contract with that?
65?
shit,
It's
too?
1 month. I have an alarm set on my phone to remind me to cancel it
Good.
when that first month is up.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
I've also
Live
considered
TV?
raising the
Fuck
prices
that.
of my Airbnb, maybe like $5 or $7. Just offset it. It's kind of nice having the option.
Just so
Yeah.
you can watch YouTube TV.
I mean, for
It's
football,
good for
I
football.
was gonna say, yeah, it's
Yeah,
just-
say it's football rates. Sorry, the price.
Yeah, it could be a tax write-off. I got a business to run. I got to provide TV for them and entertainment. True.
Well, is that thing? Do you have it
Can
signed
I
in
do
down
that?
there?
Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah,
If you had the,
Everything's hooked up down there. You
I
can
asked
watch
my
everything
mom.
I have up here is down there.
my mom's
Well-
a CPA. She could tell you.
do they
should ask her
control
for
it
me.
or whatever? They can control it.
Yeah, there's a whole TV. You've been down there.
A whole TV.
Well, yeah, but can they control the
None of
TV?
this half-stepping.
It's not just like mirrored what you're watching.
No, they watch whatever the hell they want.
Yeah, it's a full.
Well, does it cost extra for like different
No,
devices? I thought.
that's why people share passwords.
Well, YouTube's a little different. Everything else is like $10.
I have YouTube hooked up to my TV here and on my phone here,
Hulu has live
and my
TV.
computer.
Hulu has live TV for like.
So you don't have any
6
ads.
Well, if it's a broadcast live
It's just
event,
a live
I'll
ads.
see whatever you see there.
Yeah,
Yeah, idiot.
but you don't get YouTube ads. I get a lot of YouTube ads. I feel like I'm pretty tired of them.
On the YouTube TV, I don't think so, but it's different than YouTube.
I mean, if you're paying
It's
60,
not YouTube. It's YouTube.tv.
Can you watch YouTube on YouTube TV?
No, because it's not a browser.
It's live streaming and probably just other pre-recorded bullshit.
Really? You haven't watched anything like movies or anything on it?
No, I haven't even looked. I should do Ancient Aliens.
I bet it's on there.
I really want to rewatch the Chiefs games. I didn't get to watch a lot of it, and then I had volleyball, so I watched like the end of the
Oh,
first,
you can watch volleyball too.
through the second, and like into the third.
You can watch
No,
volleyball.
with the
though?
play volleyball.
I know, but can you watch
Probably
volleyball?
it's.
I streamed it
TV.
on my phone, but I put the Packers game on because I knew the Chiefs were like blowing them out of the water. So I was like, oh, we'll watch Packers.
Oh, at volleyball.
Yeah. Carly's a big Packers fan, so I was like, yeah,
Uh-oh.
I'll put that up for you.
Man, they sucked. The Vikings beat them.
Yeah, I have a fucking Aaron Rodgers on my goddamn fantasy football team, and he gave me all of 5 fucking points, so I
Really?
lost.
I'm gonna say it. He is washed up.
He did the same thing last year. He has 2 rookies starting on the wide receivers. They're all off. Like he
How-
hit guys in the hands. They were dropping balls.
How
Like,
old
it's
is
just
he?
39. Fucking Brady's 45.
Yeah, but I thought everyone. I think quarterbacks should retire at 40.
Yeah,
Brady led
Is
the
an
NFL
exception.
last year in
How old?
passing yards, touchdowns, and receptions.
How old was Favre?
Favre? 30. He didn't make 40, I don't believe. I think he was like 37 or 8.
Jesus Christ, I feel like a piece of shit.
Did you watch any football this weekend?
Nah.
You don't watch football?
Oh, the memes.
Period.
I watched the Iowa State game
On
That's it.
TV.
No,
Yeah,
that's-
that one went into overtime. Or no, wait. No, there was that
No,
kick right
they,
at the
they
end.
missed the right. Yeah, they're gonna go, but they missed that kick. And
There was some Iowa State fan at the bar with us, and he was like freaking out right at the end of that game. And he went into the bathroom while they kicked it. And then we're all like, they missed! And he kept fucking running out.
Speaking
Oh,
of
it was
kicking,
funny.
did you hear about the Chiefs kicker?
No.
On one of the kickoffs, real early in the game, I don't think it was the opening kickoff. Plants his leg, kicks the ball, and the turf apparently was all fucked up at the Arizona game. Rolled his ankle, sprained it. So then our safety, the starting safety, who's looking badass, he was kicking all these field goals during practice in the off season with the team and shit. And the special teams coordinator Tal was like, "Yeah, go ahead, try." He was shooting like 60-yarders and stuff and making them and doing kickoffs.
Fuck.
So he goes out and kicks a point after on a touchdown. He missed another point after, and I think he kicked 2 out of 4 kickoff attempts out of the back of the end zone. The other ones landed in the end zone.
Damn.
That's pretty crazy for a safety to fucking do, just coming out and being like,
Yeah.
I'm not a backup kicker, I'm the safety. But
I
he
can
was
kick.
so good at kicking that they were like, you know what? Like, yeah, we can put him in a pinch if we need to. And it ended up working out the first game of the fucking season.
Can he punt or?
We have a punter.
Well, yeah, but can he?
I don't know. Maybe.
So he could also do kickoffs.
Yeah, the kickoffs and all that stuff. Yeah, he's good at that.
Well, don't they have sometimes? Don't teams have different extra point and kickoff people or whatever?
Not typically. Your kicker's your kicker. You do the kickoffs and you kick the field goal.
Who's the holder?
Who punts?
For the Chiefs, his name's Kendall Gammon, I believe.
Does he also do anything else, or he's
No,
just?
it's just the. Oh no, I'm thinking the long snapper. The holder
Yes,
is
long
the,
snapper is definitely
the holder is the
special.
punter for the Chiefs.
Oh, okay.
And most teams, I think, do that. Although every once in a while, I think back in the day, it used to be like your backup quarterback would do it,
Yeah, you gotta have good hands.
and they switched it to the punter.
I just realized that. Yeah, that long snap. That's. Whoa.
That's the only play.
That's why the
you come in
Bengals
for.
lost. They got the game tying touchdown. All that needed was the point after. The long snapper tore his bicep early in the game.
Oh.
So like the long snapper, when they do those kicks like that, they like bullet that ball back there. They didn't have a backup long snapper, so they had to use their tight end who had some experience doing it from like high school or something. Well, when he hikes it back, it's not a bullet, and they ended up getting their point after blocked because that guy coming off the edge
I
had
didn't
just
know
like
that.
a split second extra to get back there.
Yeah. Wow.
It was a big deal.
Damn.
So then he had another one where he hiked it again for the win, and it almost goes over the setter's hand, so he grabs it, couldn't get the laces out, and then their Parkey, or what's his name, not Cody Parkey, McPherson, I think is his name, the kicker for the Bengals, shanks it way left, and he's like a really good kicker.
Damn.
He hit 5 game-winning field goal kicks last year in the closing seconds of games.
to like
as a
know
rookie.
that your snapper is the problem or whatever. Why would you still go with the kick? Have to go for a touchdown, you know, or make it extra easy for him and get it close. Because it wasn't a pretty long field goal too. I feel like one of them was a really long one.
I think you're thinking about last night. 64-yarder to win. The Broncos had 4th
was
and
that what
5
it was?
instead of letting Russell Wilson cook.
Yeah, you're probably right.
They were like, bring the kicker out. I was watching it, and I was just like,
a
oh my
64. That's what it was.
God. It's a 64-yarder would, I think, be the longest kick or second longest kick in NFL history. The kicker, the longest kick he'd ever made was 61 yards, and anything from outside 60, he was 1 for 7 in his career. And they're at
Prove that.
Seattle, and in that stadium, the longest kick ever made, I believe, was 59 yards.
Wow.
Matters.
And it's supposed to be a harder stadium to kick in for whatever reason.
Well,
but-
just like the atmosphere, you know, salt in the air or something.
Yeah. So, yeah, a lot of people were just like, dude, you just paid this quarterback, you traded 2 first-round picks, a bunch of other shit and players for, and gave him a $250-some-odd million contract. You're putting him on the bench to run your fucking kicker out, who's 1 for 7 from anything beyond 60 in his career.
Yeah.
From a distance, it's a brand new record.
Well, did they have a new coach too or something?
Yeah.
I didn't recognize that guy.
Damn.
Well, football's back.
Football.
Football's back.
Sorry you don't like football.
Well, not like I just haven't seen it.
Well, watch some. Talk about it.
Maybe. Oof. Oh yeah. So where you going to watch those games then? Is there a sports bar around here?
We went to Sullivan's. It was kind of always the go-to.
Wait, Sullivan's like.
In Blackstone?
Yeah, pizza
No, they haven't had pizza in a couple years.
since COVID.
Probably.
That sucks.
Yeah.
You sit there and watch.
I don't know.
like,
I don't know
all
if
the
Bob's
games?
around anymore. To tell you the truth,
Bob? Is that
Bob.
the owner of
the old guy.
from Sullivan's?
He was just the old guy that was always there taking care of the pizza.
Yeah, do you sit there like all day to watch? the
No, I mean I used to.
games? Yeah.
There hasn't been an 11 o'clock game that I've been around for, and honestly, I really don't want to drink all day watching college football because I've done that before. It's kind of a lot. It's fun,
Yeah.
I enjoy it. There's always good games and
It's
everything.
better in the wintertime when you have nothing else going on the next
True.
day.
Yeah, I'll definitely do that for like the bowl games and stuff. I'll binge a bunch of games, but especially with like Nebraska's season kind of being up in a toss right now, like it doesn't really like if they make it to a bowl game, it's just kind of like a bonus for the players. It's kind of like, well done, you deserve that. A little booster, but like it's not something to like watch and I don't know. I can't get hyped this year. Now.
Yeah. It's kind of difficult.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pumped for Mickey. I think he'll do pretty well. They're definitely gonna win some games. I think. It would be super dope if they beat Oklahoma.
Yeah.
I mean, Oklahoma has a new coach this year too, and I don't think they've done that well. I mean, they're still loaded with talent, but they're probably 2-0 at this point too. So, I don't know. It's
Let's see. The Sooners are rated number 6.
No, are they really?
Yeah. And they have destroyed both teams they've played so far.
What teams did they play?
Kent State and UTEP. So nobodies.
Yeah.
See, they're smart. They do the good old-fashioned, like, let's play a shit team early on, and maybe even a couple of them. Build up the confidence of our team, and then go kick fucking Nebraska's teeth in.
Nebraska used to do that in the 90s for sure. But then
the 90s are over.
the 90s were over, I think
Wait, what?
I think Tom Osborne made a deal with the devil to make us be so good in the 90s.
So I bought those Janko jeans for no reason?
No. You bought them in the 90s for a good reason.
No, like recently. All right.
Yeah. I mean, they'd probably worth a lot of money, honestly.
You should have invested in Kobe sports cards.
Never go away.
Did he die?
Did he die?
Yeah, he died in a helicopter
That was
crash
okay.
with his daughter.
Yeah, I could.
He was flying, wasn't he?
No.
I couldn't remember if it was him or LeBron. I always forget.
Should have been LeBron.
You clearly do not pay any attention to basketball.
No.
He didn't even watch football this weekend.
LeBron still plays basketball.
Okay. Don't yell at me.
Hey, did the World Cup get like postponed or something
So it's November in Qatar.
instead of in the summer?
I
That's
guess.
what I heard. That like
It's a World Cup year right now.
it's supposed to be that year for the World Cup, but I think
Like,
they can't play it in Qatar when it's 120
it's
degrees.
yeah.
20th of November. Yeah, it is
It's-
fucking insanely hot out there.
Is it
It's Qatar.
to the people that live there?
Qatar.
But to Americans, it's
What do you
Qatar.
like people coming up here and saying, hey, are you one of those Americans?
Yeah, they do it no matter what.
Like Iowa.
Iowa?
Iowa. You can't call it that.
Des Moines.
Still, if Iowa called Iowa, you can't call it Iowa, though.
I don't want to
Des
call it
Moines.
that. I'm good on that. I'm good on that.
Des Moines.
Minnesota.
See,
Well, anyway,
See.
speaking of...
fantasies.
Well, I don't know how to get into that. Yeah, episode 4.
House of the Dragon.
I was sitting there going, no,
What? During
no.
what? During what?
During
I
the
was just
about
sitting
to
there
fuck.
thinking, like,
Oh,
it's
Damon.
not real. They're just actors. They're not really related. But no, isn't that like traditional in their family's
It's usually
bloodline?
brother and sister.
That's happened a lot
I don't know
in
if
their
it's
past,
usually
right?
brother and sister, but it's in the family.
There isn't
The
that
family's
much.
past.
The family isn't even that old. That's the thing. Like, we only know of like 5 generations really, and it's always been brother and sister most of the time.
Oh, so they started.
But it's not that uncommon.
Yeah,
The Starks
Yeah.
do it. Okay, the Starks have had uncle and nieces marry each other and shit. So
But it's also like, ew, because she's
it's
like,
it's definitely
what,
gross. But
17?
they both
That
seem to-
explains Damon and his, what'd you call his chin?
Habsburg.
Habsburg. What you said
Habsburg.
came from inbreeding?
Yeah. No, it's perfect. Yeah, it looks right.
he's still in the show. I mean, they were into it though, weren't they? There was
How
consent.
did you feel about him coming out and being like, add it to the swords?
That's pretty cool.
It was dope. They won't.
Yeah. Well, it's a hammer too, right? It
Yeah.
wasn't a
But
sword.
it's also but it's a weapon that vanquished enemy. So
Yes.
pretty soon they're putting trebuchets up there.
I mean, do you think he was playing him by just kind of like, oh yeah, have the crown, have the hammer. I want your daughter.
Maybe. He did.
Kind
What
of
about
seemed
that
that
little
way.
kid proposing to Rhaenyra and then like killing that older
Oh.
dude.
That was hilarious.
The
I love that.
Blackwood?
I love that.
Dude.
She has a dragon, you deaf cunt.
As soon as he said that, I had a feeling I'm like, somebody's gonna fight here, and I feel like this kid's gonna do something surprising.
Yeah.
Dude, well, the best part is he was a Blackwood and that was a Bracken. and it's like the biggest feud in the entire country. That like these two houses hate each other, and it's not over.
Oh, okay, all right.
Oh yeah, I think that's Benjamin Blackwood, or something like that.
Is Benjamin the one that got stabbed like 20 times from the zombie skeleton arm when they were hauling Bran?
Oh yeah, at the
Is that
end.
Benjamin and his sister?
No, you're thinking of Jojen.
Jojen. Which one was Benjamin?
Benjamin was the uncle, but maybe that's not his name.
Oh,
now
that
I'm
turns
thinking
into a were thing or whatever they called him.
Yeah,
half White Walker.
the cold hands kind of guy.
Cold hands. His hands were cold.
His hands were black,
and
they call him cold hands.
But what, no,
Two separate characters in the
had
book
two pairs
that they
of gloves
compared
this whole time though, didn't he?
he might have had. Well, we don't know if Jon Snow was resurrected by fire or by ice.
He lives in the ice.
Well, Melisandre did it too, and she's fire.
And he has a white fucking dog.
His hair should have been white too.
In the book, his hair's white.
Well, no, when he comes back from the dead, his hair is going to turn white.
Oh, like Gandalf.
Because he's in Ghost's body right now, and he's gonna come back, and he's probably gonna kill Ghost coming back, but he's gonna bring the Ghost.
You
with
talking
him.
about in the
He's
book?
gonna become more
What the
wolf-like
fuck
in the books. I think so. Yeah, I think that's gonna happen. He's definitely gonna come back with at least like a streak of white in his hair or something. You know, would be dope.
X-Men style.
Yeah, maybe.
Hell yeah.
I don't know. But either way, I was super excited when I saw that guy because there's so many characters that like are gonna come in the final seasons that are fucking just dope fighters and shit. Like once the war actually starts, it's gonna really get good. But yeah, it's still a great episode so far. I think we only have one more with the actresses. It's supposed to jump forward in time yet. Like
They always have the preview. Did you ever watch that?
I've seen the preview. Yeah.
It looked like a wedding is what's going to happen.
yeah.
next.
Oh yeah. She's
And
gonna
there's
get
some
married.
Fights that break out.
Yep, she's getting married to Corlys' son, the Dragon Rider guy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, what's his nuts? Baratheon got his wiener wet. That was pretty funny.
What?
Her guard. She came home horny. Was like,
Oh,
"Give me that dick, boy."
Is he a Baratheon?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
He is
I thought it was.
no. He's Christian Cole.
Yeah, I thought he was Baratheon.
No, he's like a-
Oh, fuck me. I'm thinking of it because Baratheon beat. I'm thinking of like the first episode. Never mind. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I thought he was the same guy.
No. He's like a bastard or something. He's like lowborn, definitely, and a rose to Kingsguard, which was kind of cool. They're supposed to have like a relationship.
I think he at the beginning had said something like his family got put down or something. They were higher ranking before.
There was a line. Well, he was in the war or something.
He's the only one that had like war experience.
Yeah,
which he,
that's right, yeah.
I was pointing her. Him
You
to
like
the
you like
Kingsguard.
him?
Yeah, I mean he got his dick wet.
So who,
Damn,
so
I
who
was
are you
gonna say
cheering
that.
for? Is you cheering for Damon or for Christian?
To bang the princess.
I don't even know who's gonna fight yet,
because Christian
or who's fighting who.
You don't
yet.
know the Civil War that's about to break.
No.
Oh yeah.
I thought it was.
That's understandable.
I thought it was Daemon and Rhaenyra were the two that predominantly were gonna fight for the throne.
Well, they might bang, right?
Look at me.
What do you think?
I hope not. Ugh.
Well, I got my hand lotion.
Well, he
ready.
clearly awoke something in her, right? Because then she goes and bangs. Cole.
You should have watched the post thing. They were talking about that, and they said something to the effect of like he was trying to manipulate her, but when he realized that she was like into it, he was like, "Fuck, I can't manipulate her to do something that she already wants to do."
Really?
Yeah, so his dick didn't get hard. That's why he slams the wall. He's like,
He
fuck.
didn't
And then he runs
because
off.
he like lost power control.
Yeah.
He wasn't into it.
Yeah.
That's
Some
weird.
psycho shit.
Hey, I mean everyone's flawed.
Oh, that's weird. Not the fucking your
everyone's
niece
flawed
thing.
though. Oh no, it's all fucking weird. I mean, I'm just like used to it with the Targaryen family. They're all like everyone's gonna fuck. Okay, get used to it.
Targaryen's gonna Targaryen.
Yeah,
Dude, how about the
This-
king, whatever his name is, Aegon?
Viserys.
Viserys, like starting to look a little bit like Luke Skywalker, or not Luke, his
Darth?
dad, Darth. It's like chunks of him missing and stuff.
Oh, when he was fucking the queen.
yeah.
Yeah, that looked
Oh.
gross.
Yeah, it was.
He's definitely being poisoned or something, you know, right?
Yeah,
I think they'll leave it ambiguous. They're not going to tell us. He finally stepped up and fired Hightower.
Maybe he'll start healing now. It looked like that his fingers got removed too, like even the
Yeah.
little stumps that were like blackening and going into his hand and shit.
It's cool. It showed the glove because you mentioned last time. I just noticed that when he put his hand on Damon's back and the glove fingers was like, there it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, made it a little
pretty
more
neat.
obvious this time or whatever. Yeah, I think he might. Well, who knows?
Oh, good.
I'm trying not to spoil it for you guys. So
Thank you.
So is it 8 episodes? So we're halfway through.
no, I think there's 10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think. Well, wait. One of them is 10. One of them's 8. I think Rings of Power is 8, and House of Dragon is 10.
And we're 3 into the
No, 4.
Rings
We're
of Power.
Oh yeah, we're 3 into Rings of Power, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. 4th comes out
Friday.
Friday.
That's fun.
So you guys last week didn't really seem to care for the Rings of Power, but this
I
week
did.
it sounds like you.
I've been into it. He's been being a dick
I think I
about
changed
it.
my tune a little bit.
He's been a cock about it.
Because of the
all
third
about it.
episode?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know why.
The first episode I,
like the
was kind of
chick. The
like,
chick Chick is the bitch.
I don't
She's too
like
bitchy.
Galadriel.
What the? Why?
I don't know. That was
he doesn't like women with penises.
She definitely pretends to have a big penis in this season.
Or at least a
She's
very
the-
big clit.
One of the oldest people there. She's the most.
Well, she's very
Experienced, battle-hardened.
feminine and
She's an elf. They're all feminine.
powerful in Lord of the Rings, though, and she's just like angry, upset. I know better than everyone
Because she
right now.
does, obviously.
But does she?
Yes, she keeps fighting. Yeah.
I hope she has some sort of character arc, because I don't want her just to be all powerful. Like maybe that's why I don't like her right now, is because she still like has to learn and stuff or whatever. You know?
So you don't like women learning?
No, I want to see her learn. I just don't want her to be too powerful.
Taliban called. They want their culture back.
Well, they can't have it.
Oh, okay.
Because
you're American. You
I
took it.
like the female hobbits.
Oh, so who do you think is that? I feel like he might be like
It's
the first
Gandalf.
wizard or
It's
something.
Gandalf.
Hoping it's Gandalf.
I mean, at this point, they're trying to set
That was the
up
first thing I
Gandalf.
thought it might be Gandalf, but then I was like thinking like, is it though? Because Sauron's like before
Well,
him.
No, they're all the same. They're all.
Sauron's a higher rank until he becomes
I mean,
Gandalf the White.
it makes sense why Gandalf likes hobbits is because they were there for him, you know? Right? That's what they're doing. They're setting that up. I mean, I don't think they have the rights to that stuff, though.
What stuff?
Gandalf. And like,
The guy-
So he'll just forever be some weird old man that kills fireflies.
maybe, honestly. I mean, I don't know. He's obviously going to learn to speak. 'Cause I don't know.
He said something important. I gotta figure out the stuff with the stuff with the
Well,
stuff.
they want to
and
know
do the
where he
stuff.
comes from. You know, it's a mystery box.
Well, he's looking for the stars, right?
That's where he came from. It's going to be like some music
But
note
the guy
or
had a
something.
page in his book that showed the exact same stars.
How does he
How
have
does that guy know that?
Yeah.
What does it have to do? Does it have to do with a certain maybe area that they migrate to?
Why didn't she just ask him? Because I feel like
Is
he
it
like.
star alignment you can see only from like the Southlands?
Do you think the Black Hobbit guy has like some sort of knowledge in his book that if they just asked him about right now, they like solve the whole mystery of who this guy is or whatever, and he's just not going to tell him till the final season episode
Maybe.
or something?
Yeah, good point.
I don't know, but I like that storyline. That's probably my favorite. I like the dwarves. I had only seen the first episode when we talked last time. And I've seen 2 more now.
The first episode was
I liked
like,
the dwarves.
okay.
Too.
I wasn't like,
Yeah.
oh boy, I can't wait for the next one. Then I watched the next one. I was like, it's a little better. By the third one, I was like, you know, I'm enjoying this.
And I liked the island place or whatever. Like it kind of got a little bit
So,
of like kind of politics.
Where are
now
you
or
at
whatever
right now
into it.
between the 2 major fantasy shows?
It's House of the Dragon all the way.
Oh yeah, still yeah. Honestly, I mean, as much as I like Lord of the Rings, House of Dragon's really fucking good.
I think it's just better story writing.
Maybe. I don't know.
Lord of the Rings.
See how it ends.
Lord of the Rings has been looking really cool. You know, like every time I see the elf tree, it blows the weirwood out of the water. I don't remember
True.
that elf tree.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. The
Because that part that like he was like, I don't know if I like Elrond either. That's his name, right?
Elrond, yeah.
Elrond.
Elrond.
Hubbard.
Elrond.
Yeah, not Elrond.
Elrond
But
Hubbard.
it's Elrond. Okay.
Rhonda.
That part where he was like, oh, of course the tree's gonna grow where there's love from your sunshine or whatever he said.
Maybe you're just a prick. Maybe that's what's going on here.
It was
Jeez,
just
dude.
like, oh, it's too corny. It's like I see it, like the idea is good, but like the way it was, I don't know, put just kind of too on the nose or whatever. I don't know.
Sounds like something an elf would say.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it just like took me out of it. Like Jesus Christ, what is this? It needs sunshine. Obviously, there's a hole up to the surface.
We also bore a hole.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping the dwarf would say.
We engineered that.
But him like being like afraid of his wife, or not afraid, but like, you're not staying for dinner. Oh, you gotta stay. Was like
Damn it.
spot on or whatever. I like
Yeah.
that part. So I don't know. Yeah, I'm enjoying both of them. I think I'll still watch it weekly.
Drunk bug in my drink.
His wife is thick.
Is she?
Yeah, she's.
You think she
stacked.
still has a little skin?
She's a dork.
Dwarf?
All
Oh,
dwarves
yeah.
are fucking thick.
Dwarf. Yeah, I know.
Shouldn't she have a beard?
I was gonna
Should.
say,
Oh, yeah,
shouldn't
yeah.
she have a beard?
I think she had like a little like
She did.
tassel,
She had some like.
sideburns.
She looks like when you see a biological female take the hormones to get the facial hair, like that type of wiry looking, like
yeah, something's
less
wrong.
than patchy.
Something's happening here. So, yeah,
I've got 5 hairs. I'm gonna grow them out 3 inches.
What do you like more so far?
The House Dragons.
Dragon, because it has dragons.
Well, not just because it has dragons.
Because it has titties and buttholes.
Buttholes
of
of dragons,
buttholes
titties
of
and
dragons.
buttholes.
Oh my!
Yeah.
Titties and buttholes of dragons. Oh my!
I mean, they might as well call it the Titties, Butthole, and Dragon Show, right? We'd still watch it.
House of Titty Buttholes and Dragons.
Do you think Lord of the Rings isn't going to show any skin or anything?
No.
Why? Because it's
Because it's
family
classy.
oriented.
High fantasy, classic.
Do you think they will insinuate a sex scene between the elf and the woman?
I would hope so.
Do you think that kid is his?
No.
What
Well, if he is, they
He
didn't
had
do
a
a very
s-
good job making him look anything
Why does he
like
have a-
1-in-1.
What kid?
Demon sword or whatever. Her kid, right? The
Yeah,
demon
did you see
sword.
what do you think about the sword
Oh,
drawing?
it
when
was
sucking
kinda
blood?
cool.
It reminded me of the demon swords from the fucking D&D campaign
Yeah,
we're on.
yeah.
Dan's sword was kind of the same. Every time he started off as a fork and
Yeah.
he put blood on it, it got bigger, and he put more blood on it and changed to something else.
That's
till
how
it
a dick
became
works.
trident. Or whatever the hell it is. Spear or trident?
Something, yeah, spear.
Yeah, I know that part. That part is just like intriguing to me too.
I don't know if that's...
The goblins are
Well,
kind of dumb.
He's been there 70-something years, so it's very possible that's his kid.
I kind of thought they just like insinuated.
But
that
also,
it's his
like,
kid.
wouldn't
Why else
that
is he
kid not
there?
be like a fat nerd? Wouldn't he be like cool as shit because he's half...
It would be noticeable that he's an elf, but that's maybe why he had long hair. Something special about that kid. He's got. Why does he have that sword too? I never figured that out.
Because
They know that the kid with the demon sword?
Yeah.
He found it. He had been creeping around, I think a neighbor's back, like shed or whatever for like farming equipment and shit. That's when him and his buddy were in there dicking around. And he was like, "Oh, I ran into it," and they're flashing a light or something, or pulls up a couple floorboards, pulls it out,
Oh,
it's like
yeah,
wrapped
yeah.
up. And the one kid, I think, cut himself on it.
Yeah, the fat kid cut himself. And that's what they're looking for. That's
Was
what
that in the first episode?
That's the orcs are looking for.
First
They're
or second?
tunneling
Might have been the second.
town to town trying to find this.
Were they orcs or goblins?
Doesn't matter.
Who's the guy at the end?
Oh, yeah.
that's
Ador.
Sauron. Or
Saruman.
Saruman. No, Sauron. Right, yes.
This is he
The witch
does
doctor.
he appear in
Witch
that
King.
small? No, that's Angmar. Angmar is the witch king.
No, they said. Who's Angmar?
Angmar the witch king. He's the ring wraiths, leader of the ring wraiths.
Is he in the show? Not yet.
Maybe. I don't
He's
know.
a king.
He's a king, so
there's-
he eventually gets corrupted.
Well, there's
so.
supposed to be the 9 kings and the
Yeah, yeah.
dwarves and shit.
Yeah, so I'm
Oh.
I
curious.
was kind of interested in seeing how Isildur, as a kid, trying to learn how to be a sailor.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That the guy that
That turns
kills
out,
Sauron.
Well,
Slices his finger.
yeah, then he fucked it
Removes the
all
ring.
up. He
Yeah.
just shits the bed at the 1-inch line. God,
Oh yeah.
throw it away. Nah.
I don't think so, bud.
So is that? No. So is that going to be the end of the show? You think?
Isildur?
Yeah. Right.
No.
They're gonna have multiple seasons, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. That's what. Not this season. I meant the end of
Oh.
the show. I think it's 5 seasons long. I think is what they have a contract for.
Fucking A.
Yeah.
When they gotta, I mean, obviously gotta pick it up. I mean, it makes sense. It would make sense to have. That's where the story ends until it gets picked
I mean,
up
do
again.
you think they would redo Lord of the Rings?
No.
I don't think they have the rights to that to do
fuck.
that. Obviously,
They don't have the right.
Why
to
would
do
they
it
redo
either.
the Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, it was perfect.
People have egos
Yeah.
about redoing
I've
things
been-
like that.
I've
Why
been
did they do
years
Cowboy
ago.
Bebop?
Yeah. Well, yeah, but that's also live action, not just a
The choice of a new generation. Pepsi throwback from fucking Top Gun.
I prefer new Pepsi or not Pepsi, Crystal Pepsi.
Crystal Pepsi.
Or Crystal Pepsi.
Yeah.
Goddamn, lose train of thought. Something about a couple years ago
pooping?
they talked about.
The Witch King.
A couple years ago they talked about like rumors of rebooting Lord of the Rings, and everyone's like, "Fuck you! No, we're not watching that bullshit."
Yeah, they shouldn't. It was pretty perfect.
Who
And
recast it with Timothy Chalamet?
No, I think if you did a different style, I think you did it in anime style or something different, you know?
Yeah, I did that in the 70s. The animated.
Yeah, it wasn't really anime. What if it was like
moon that is?
what if it was Clone Wars style, Lord of the Rings?
Well, if they filler stuff, that'd be pretty sick. Like they did with.
I think that's what they'll remake Game of Thrones. I think in a couple of years. Well, not a couple, probably like 10. I bet so.
Game of Thrones.
Oh yeah. It ended so
Or just
terribly.
the last 3 seasons.
No, I think they'll redo it all. Why wouldn't you redo it with all the brand new actors? I think they'll scan people's faces and stuff and just like computer generate them all, like deep fake it. Wait for the books in 20 years or something, you know? Yeah, I think that's what they should have done actually. The show.
Oh, that's a good idea. I'm sure I don't do that.
They are starting to do that. Like most
like,
new actors are getting their faces scanned and stuff. Or the old ones are still like Harrison Ford got his scan done, so Harrison Ford's gonna be fucking popping up in fucking movies.
To get scanned?
He got scanned, and that's why.
So his family can like sell his fucking NFT to the fucking movie makers.
No. It was because of the newest Indiana Jones movie that he's going back in time.
So he's got to look younger.
Stop!
So be like Jeff Bridges and Tron.
Probably. But that was already 10 years ago, Derek. He didn't get scanned.
It never looks out quite right. There's always something a little off.
It'll look great in that movie theater you see it in, and then it'll look terrible, 2 years later on TV. So, yeah.
I don't watch TV. I stream.
Get your scan on. What do you stream your TV on?
Why do you keep saying it like that?
I don't know. Derek got it stuck in my head now. I'd get scanned.
I'm getting scanned right now. Scotty scanned me twice this morning, sir. It was wonderful.
Never call me on this wall. This is an unlisted wall. The way she looks down because he does.
The passcode is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What? I'm gonna change the password of my luggage.
Only a moron would think of that.
Oh, I do want to see Spaceballs 2, The Search for More Money. I would watch that.
Yeah, I think History of the World is supposed to happen first.
The remaking?
No, because it was History of the World 2 or something. Or
they're making another one?
No, the end of it leaves off on like a cliffhanger where there's going to be another one or whatever. And there was the Jews in space little clip or whatever. They're flying on a Star David through the sky or whatever. I think he made that run right before Spaceballs, so it's kind of funny. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Mel Brooks has said that he was going to make another History of the World Part 2.
If he hasn't done it yet, I just don't think it's...
I think he's been... Yeah, maybe he's just been writing it forever. There's also been the same thing about Austin Powers 4. They've talked about making another one of those for a while.
Mike Myers has been in a few movies here kind of a little bit now, so...
Yeah, I would watch it. Wouldn't you? You'd watch it.
Oh yeah.
I have the first 3 on DVD.
That reminds me of, you said Jews Aerospace. Have you seen the movie? I'm not going to say the whole word because I'm not allowed to.
You're going to have to.
But it's gay N-words from outer space. Have you seen that movie?
No, I have not.
Have you heard of the movie?
That is not something I have ever thought to search.
Do you get recommended these things or what?
I saw this years ago.
Gay nice guys from in space?
Is it porno?
I don't think it is though.
Well,
are you typing the N-word into your search?
He did!
A team of extraterrestrial homosexual
Are you connected to
from
my
the
Wi-Fi?
planet Anus on a quest to free the planet Earth from the grip of vicious women.
Wow. Amazon's?
1992.
Use
92.
the cock.
Oh my god, that is fucking amazing.
Well, that deserves a remake.
Sorry. I'll see this actual movie. Is
right?
this a movie?
Like, why wouldn't they remake that?
It's a porno.
Is it a porno? He's on YouTube watching it.
I'm gonna watch tonight at home.
Yeah, even Neva thinks that's
Right.
a terrible idea.
Yeah, have you seen Jesus Christ Vampire Hunter?
No.
I've seen the Abraham Lincoln.
We
That's
talked.
good,
Yeah, we
Vampire
talked about
Slayer.
this. Bad movies. I can't watch a bad movie.
Yeah. Well,
If it's bad, I like stop watching it. If
no,
it's a good
no,
movie,
What was
and
that movie we
No,
watched?
it's
Was it called The Room?
The Room is the worst bad movie.
Yeah.
No, the one you and I watched a whole bunch of, where the guy had like some Nazi memorabilia he was wearing, and it's filmed almost exclusively in one room. There's a part where they leave and go to a bar for a minute.
You're talking about like that?
It was on Hulu, the very first version of Hulu.
Yeah, it was something with being high society or something.
High society.
Yeah.
A pot boiler.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, Jesus Christ Superhero is a comedy. It's supposed to be a comedy. It's really
that was
funny.
it was a well-written movie. I could watch a well-written movie. A slow, like I've watched My Dinner with Andre. Have you ever heard of that movie?
I know of it. I see the community
It's
spoof of it. I've never
literally
actually seen
a conversation for an hour and a half. It was like the first podcast ever, kind of. They're just having dinner, having a conversation. But it's a really riveting conversation. I can't think of the guy's name that's in it, but you know, it's the inconceivable guy.
Yeah, I can't remember his name.
Inconceivable.
Yeah, he's just at dinner with this guy that they're like talking all about like society and just he's like kind of a hippie, but like he's articulating his words really well, and it's just like blowing the guy's mind. It's a really good movie actually. If you ever get a chance to watch it. But anyway, I was just saying that like
You like a lot of movies like that, I've noticed.
I can watch a unique movie, you know, like or a good movie, but I cannot watch like movies that are bad for the sake of being bad.
Yeah.
You know?
Does anybody make a movie for the sake of being bad?
Sharknado,
Yes.
everything on sci-fi.
Yeah, I would say
But
so.
those are intended to be like, hey, we're making a cheesy fucking movie, and we know what we're doing.
Have you heard of those movies that
we'll
are
do it
like
right.
when Jurassic World came out, there was Jurassic Land
Spin-off
or whatever.
bullshit,
Yeah, it's like they do it for every movie that comes out. There's like a Monsters instead of King Kong, or like Harry Potter. There's I don't remember Charles
Jeff.
whatever, something dumb or whatever. They just like spin-offs all the time, and it's like, how are you even like making that? Like, who's giving you money to do that just for like a couple of clicks? You know, who watches that?
I don't know, but I mean, like that whole genre of movies with no humor, from like not another teen movie started it, but that was actually kind of funny. But then
Those were unique.
But then they started doing the whole like superhero movie, disaster movie, where there's like no actual jokes; it's all just sight gags. And I'm like, I think I watched that superhero movie. I think maybe I was like, this is really dumb, so I stopped watching it.
I would say that was probably one that I definitely started watching.
That was like
and
that's intentionally bad.
Never saw the end of it. I remember
think
Not
that's
Another Teen Movie, because Not Another Teen Movie was definitely spoofing movies.
That was
That was a
fucking
great
hilarious.
one.
That
And
was
scary
so
movies
good.
were
That's
good.
where they have the naked girl just walking around the entire time.
Yeah. Scary movie 2 or something was like a classic, isn't it?
Oh, I love Scary
This
Movie
is
too.
what could happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, just the shit out of
But
it.
it's also that one's also not just like a sequel. It's like different. It's the Wayland brothers, so
yeah.
like they know good writing or whatever.
I
They're
do love
funny.
like that's my favorite. I think when I grew up, that's my favorites.
They know how to tell
My
a
favorite
story.
though is when the Anna Faris is running away from the skeleton, and her friend's like, "It's a fucking skeleton!" And just starts fucking with it. I'm like, "Oh yeah, why are skeletons scary?" I mean, just the fact that fuck, there's a skeleton, but like, what can they do to you? You know?
Well, they're dead.
Poke your eye out or something.
I guess it could. Yeah.
They obviously
But
have
she's
some
fucking-
there's some sort of magic happening right there.
I don't know, good
Necromancy
point, but
is going
she made a good
on.
point though. Is what I'm saying. Well, the styles I got suspended for doing the martial arts
Like,
style.
what would make you think you could pull an arm off of a fucking, resurrected skeleton?
All right, man.
All you know, there's black magic holding that
What
fucking...
the fuck, dude?
Dude, Are You
It
Afraid
was
of the Dark had a
gag.
whole episode about a deep sea diver go down and pull gold rings and jewelry off dead bodies and old shipwrecks. And he hadn't slept in decades because when he closes his eyes, the ghost from everybody he's stolen from comes to his house to take him to hell.
That's pretty cool.
I think I kind of
pretty cool,
remember that
actually.
episode, too. Dude,
It's a good one.
Some of those scared the fuck out of me
Yeah.
as a kid.
Yeah.
I remember a couple times I'd be watching like a big storm be rolling through, everyone's passed out in the house, and it's dark outside, and I'm like, oh, I gotta keep watching.
And that was X-Files for me, too.
Oh, yeah, I love
Because I could watch
X-Files.
X-Files, like, on my own. I didn't have to go to grandma's house for that shit. But
Did you ever watch Lone Gunman?
I do remember that show, and I don't, remember watching
liked
all
it.
of it.
I liked
It was, on a different night, I feel like.
Yeah, it was. I don't know, I've seen that. I haven't seen all of X Files, but I've seen all of Lone Gunman, which I like it because
I could say I remember, the first season. But after that...
there's only
I
one
watched
season. It got
Was there?
canceled.
I thought they
No.
came back.
Well, there's only 24 episodes.
Well, maybe I'm
so
thinking actually the three of them or something, maybe just one of them, came back into X-Files at one point.
maybe I don't know.
John, do you need a beer?
Do you have a beer?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, I want to come to your house and drink your beer.
Wait a second, Derek. Can I have a beer?
You want a Coors or a Stella?
What's
Or,
John having?
I also have one Vizzy left.
Would you like that Vizzy? Or
I don't want the
I'll
Vizzy.
give that Vizzy. I mean, please, thank you. This is gonna hit the
I'll
spot.
take one of my
'cause,
Coors Lights. That'd be nice.
I took a little too got a little too excited there.
All right, it probably isn't mine. I don't normally buy cans. Gracias, Derek. For the gin and juice and the beer tonight.
Derek and the beer tonight.
I said thanks for.
Yeah, I said with you.
All right.
It's like you said, you love Lane and John.
Yeah, yeah.
know?
Add a little onto it. That's fine.
Love
I don't care.
Dad.
I don't care.
You know, yeah.
Lane loves hand jobs.
Who doesn't?
When I first met Lane,
An old-fashioned.
first thing he said to me was, "Hi, I'm Lane Chernian. I like hand jobs."
Receiving them,
Yeah.
not giving them.
Oh, let's see, caught me off guard there. Wait, did he actually do that?
That's what he said.
No shit.
That's how I do it.
That would make a lot of sense now because a while ago we were talking.
I said, "I'm Derek
were
Schott, and I like to party."
Was this some weird like icebreaker thing or what? Or you just randomly greet each other like that?
No, it's
That
just
makes sense. Though.
It's a thing,
Makes
man.
perfect sense.
No, well, the first time we met, Lane was like, "Do you know we got a bag of weed?"
It's very true. And he's making alcohol in his closet while he's throwing these Hawaiian punch things out. Like, yeah, just give me like a day. We'll get you some weed.
That's awesome. God damn it! Now, shit. We're talking. Fuck. We're
Vampire hunters?
No. Pass it. That would make sense though, because I remember we were in public and you quoted Blazing Saddles. Rape, pillage, rape.
I like.
Rape. And I'm like,
rape.
dude, the fuck? You're in public.
Was that was back in the day?
Yeah, it was Jay. That show we were doing something.
That was probably Derek and I had probably just watched it. I had never watched the
Maybe.
entire thing until definitely Omaha.
I still love the thing. I can't. Of course, you can't say it now. Is dancing around like a bunch of Kansas City F words and just like, what is that supposed to mean? But I love it.
Doodah, can't that lady sing this song?
Oh,
What in the wide world of sports is going on here?
I wonder is Kansas City the F word capital of the world?
Maybe back in the day.
Because there's remember that baseball announcer who didn't know he was off mic, or he thought he was live mic, and he didn't realize it.
I've never heard of
But he
this.
goes, he got transferred to maybe I think it was Kansas City, like transferred to Kansas City, fag capital of the world. And he's like,
He was probably just quoting a movie though.
I don't know, but he got fired.
Wow, that's funny. Was that recently?
A couple years ago.
Jesus. I mean, I could kind of see that maybe back in the day, like, like think about when Kansas City was formed, like
What,
still
by the
territory.
gays?
Maybe, like there was persecution and shit, like the Mormons fled when and formed Salt Lake City.
Yeah. Ugh, Mormons.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I know.
Urban Dictionary. Kansas City. F-bombs.
You looked that up. Yes. And what does the Urban Dictionary say about it?
1. A term that is used when multiple heterosexual men start behaving in a very homosexual way with no prior intent or warning of said act.
Oh.
So instead of like a flash mob dance, it's like a flash mob fuck.
Wait, was that one
So
called?
they just
What's is that? They called the Kansas City F word.
Is it just a cigarette or is it pile of sticks? F word.
I'm telling you what it is, according to Urban Dictionary.
Well, yeah, but
Now, does it so it cannot be premeditated anyway?
Usually, no. That was the whole thing.
Looks like
Behaving
we
in a
don't
very
qualify.
homosexual way with no prior intent or warning of said act.
Right, so you two are Kansas City. I'm not, because I
Usually
can't prepare.
occurs when someone starts singing Oklahoma, they can't found races, or Cotton Eye Joe.
oh my god!
And
Cotton
no
Eye
member of the
Joe.
opposite sex is around to dance with. This situation leads to same-sex dancing. That was Camp Down Ladies, see this.
Oh,
They
okay.
are famous for occurring among rural Caucasians who seem to uncharacteristically lose track of public perception when these songs are played, and are usually led by a stated homophobic yet closeted individual.
Makes sense.
Wow.
Does it say stated? I think it's supposed to be started, but it does say stated on the screen.
Oh, fucking
Well, see,
Urban Dictionary.
see, you missed my gag.
Is that your gag right there? I was making a joke about gag.
Funny, but you said so. I go,
We heard the joke.
yeah, but he didn't hear it though.
What was the joke?
Okay,
What was my setup?
so
I
you said being a Kansas City effort means there's no intention; it is spontaneous. Then I said maybe you two, because I came to fuck as a joke.
You think we're
But
spontaneous?
we're not singing. You have to start singing.
No,
then.
premeditated butt fucking.
But you also have, you have to
don't
start. You
I
start
guess you
it.
have to.
You have to start it with Kansas.
I never premeditate my butt fucking.
Right. So
Yeah,
It makes it not sexy.
makes it Kansas City style, right?
the surprise is what makes it sexy.
Yeah, my old
But
Kansas City strip.
is it consented though?
Yeah.
Yes.
You're at a party.
There's two gay guys decide to just two guys
More like
decide
a
to have
group
butt
of,
sex.
of men.
Multiple.
Multiple heterosexual men.
Oh, it's just a little common
Two
jerk off.
would pass.
Yeah, but just a nice little gangbang, male gangbang, strictly male gangbang,
Probably more like orgy.
randomly.
A
just
gangbang
anywhere.
is one person getting
Well,
gangbang.
we don't know how.
That's a train.
Yeah, let's
That's a gangbang.
Well, gangbang.
Gangbang still
but
can bang.
Anybody can.
A train is literally one dude after the other.
Right. Okay.
A gangbang is you're getting like
hey.
So what you like?
fondled
hey,
and whatever.
So you show up
quote-
and you're like, wait a second, I thought this was an orgy, but it's a gangbang.
Do not quote.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's more like
Do
an
not
orgy.
quote Portuguese to me, which I was there when it was written. That's a Narnia joke
Yeah.
for you.
Okay.
But no, I know what I know what
Aslan?
gangbang is. But what you're talking about.
Aslan.
Yeah, Aslan. Liam Neeson's. Qui-Gon Jinn was a lion.
Number
he
two.
was Neeson.
Yeah, Liam Neeson was Aslan. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
No,
That's
hold
only
on,
that was
but-
only number one.
Spit it out.
I never knew. No, it's a gangbang when everybody's in the room banging. That's a gangbang
That's an orgy.
or a group sex.
If everyone's having group sex, like a gangbang is one
No,
person
no,
getting
hold- no.
fucking drooped up on.
I think that's the bukkake.
An orgy,
No,
everybody's
no,
fucking.
no.
Everybody.
Yeah, no, bukkake is where it's just
Bukkake is a woman taking multiple
So
loads
you're
to the
saying
face.
if I got invited to a gangbang, it was just me standing there.
If it was not a gay bang,
off
it would
while
be some girl
I get
surrounded by a bunch of
well,
dudes.
until a hole opens up and like
Pretty much.
maybe my testicles
the
touch
gap.
other
Seize the
testicles
gap.
or whatever.
Mind the gap.
Oh my god.
All right. Number
Well-
two, a term used to describe two heterosexual men acting as homosexual partners in order to obtain benefits from an
Oh.
employer or discharge from the military.
Oh,
That's, I think,
Kansas City style.
Hey, you want to do this Kansas City style?
Kansas City politics, huh? All right, well,
Well, I like that. I didn't think about Kansas City politics. That's
it's a good band name.
Yeah. Just two dudes just making out the whole time.
Maybe that's more of a magician's act or something.
And you only play covers of one song.
Gay bar.
No. Get down, ladies, sing this song. Oh, do down, hey.
Now, are there any instruments?
Some a banjo or something.
Yeah,
There's
And
two
maybe a
dudes-
soapbox.
There's two dudes making out.
Or a
one has
washboard.
tambourine, and one of them just hits a cowbell every like
little
out of sync.
spoons action.
The last time I checked, we didn't have a whole lot of songs with cowbell. And in fact, I think this is the only one.
Well, I need more cowbell then.
Gotta have more cowbell.
You that concerned?
Couldn't read it.
Okay, you're drunk.
I'm not drunk. I just couldn't read this light.
Just one of the best movies ever made, probably.
Which one? We referenced a lot of.
Blazing Saddles.
Top Gun Maverick.
Is Top Gun Maverick better than
Hey,
Blazing Saddles?
there's a black sheriff in Top Gun Maverick.
Will Republicans like Maverick more or Blazing Saddles more?
Blazing Saddles, because they can say the N
Yeah,
word.
they can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What would Democrats like more?
Between Blazing Saddles and what?
Maverick.
Maverick.
I think they'd play
Probably
Blazing
Maverick.
Saddles. I'd say Blazing Saddles.
I mean, Mel Brooks is pretty
He's
pretty liberal.
pretty Jewish.
Pretty Jewish. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm Jewish. That's what a guy I used to work with always said.
That's fucked up, though, kind of.
Yeah, I mean, he was born and raised, and he was just like, yeah, I like to say I'm Jewish.
I mean, it's built in like that, though.
Exactly. That's what makes it funny.
I know. But it's like they could all say
You
that.
just change the emphasis on the syllable.
Yeah, your emphasis. So, what else is going on in the world?
The Queen died.
The Queen died.
Did we want to talk about this?
I don't
We
care.
did, but Trump
We
was
didn't.
not invited.
Good.
Trump was also not indicted.
Yet.
He was raided. Was it what happened like to yesterday? Wasn't like a lot of his lawyers and associates The fuck is going on with that poor dog?
I think other people got subpoenaed that are close to him. Is that a cock?
Is it turkey or chicken? I thought it was a dog.
How are they linked together?
His dick is stuck.
Whose?
The dog's dick is stuck.
The dog fucked
chicken.
the chicken.
Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
Dude, it's pretty self-evident. Look at it. He's dragging it around by his dick. I showed you a video of Gavin getting in and getting stuck. Same thing.
Yeah. What kind of chicken?
That's called. Lane, do you remember what that's called?
Penis captivus.
Penis captivus.
I want to watch it now. Come on.
You've seen it.
No, I only saw the first part. I go, I have to show
the
them
guy
later.
grabs it. Like, that's not what you do. You definitely get them to the hospital. Veterinarian. Calm it down. Where do you think that's at? Mexico?
No, speaking English.
Do they speak English in Mexico? Have you heard about the
Oh, you hear him pull his
Shut
dick? Oh my god.
Have you heard about the American immigration into Mexico City?
Americans leaving America and immigrating to Mexico City?
Yep.
Why?
It's cheaper.
Cheaper. And they can gentrify everything,
Yeah.
just like they do in every city.
This is called quiet colonization.
Oh, haven't heard of
That's
that.
kind of like what Europe is like. Russia owns like all this fucking property everywhere, and then just families that have been like, own these areas forever. And then
Yeah.
Russians.
Yeah,
All
isn't
of
the
them.
Well, this isn't like that though. This is just people moving, like moving out of California, and they're not going to Texas or Idaho or Omaha. They're going to
Mexico
City. Huh. And there's been quite a lot of online backment or people freaking out in the Mexican population about American.
See? You see what it's like?
Yeah, but it's kind of like the exact. It's kind of the exact opposite because it's like the rural Mexicans have been like immigrating to rural America, you know, and now it's like urban people are immigrating to urban Mexico, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But
It's hilarious.
it is pretty funny.
And opening a taqueria.
Yeah, there was.
Hi, I'm from America. Would you like a taco?
That's funny.
Oh, I
'cause
love tacos.
I found this recipe on the internet.
yeah. The one story I heard was
Do you
like
have Ortega
some
here?
guy went to a restaurant that he's been to like for years, you know, new owners gonna try it out or whatever, and you bring him the menu, and he's like, "Oh, do you have a Spanish menu for me?"
The white guy said that.
No, the Mexican guy that's lived in Mexico his whole
Oh,
life.
okay. The guy that bought the new
No, he's just like a guy from the neighborhood.
opened or bought a
No,
bought
he
a restaurant
went to it.
He went to a restaurant that's been
in
there.
Mexico City.
Yeah, he lives
And
in
he got
Mexico
an
City.
English.
He's lived in Mexico City his whole life. He's been a Mexican his whole life. He's went to this place his whole life. It's been Mexican, and now it's an American restaurant, and they brought
I'm
him.
saying somebody new bought the restaurant and they were American
Yeah.
and they made the menu in English.
Yeah, and it was also just like the whole neighborhood is like that. Like, they weren't just the one restaurant that had done this. You know, it was like multiple ones, and he's just like multiple times I have to ask for a Spanish menu because he can't speak English. Well, it's like,
And he's in the middle of Mexico City.
yeah.
Speak English. Speak American.
Oh
Speak
my god,
North
it's
American.
so ironic. It's I don't know. It's kind of it is maybe necessary though. You know, like let's just gentrify. You know,
Might
let's
as well.
all spread apart. Let's all learn
Until
Spanish.
the cartel
and-
goes, no.
Until the cartels come
Oh,
back.
the cartel doesn't own Mexico City though.
Oh,
they own
they-
everything else.
They're where they want to go.
That's a good point. They could definitely just drive in there and
Fuck shit up.
maybe not.
Because Mexico is still like technically a third world country.
Yeah, but like Mexico City is pretty urban.
I mean,
or,
have you
like,
seen Man on Fire?
industrialized?
Have you seen Man on Fire?
Man on Fire. I can't say
Denzel
I have.
Washington is a personal security for a little like rich girl in
And
Mexico
how old
City.
was it?
Oh, 20 years ago. It was a while ago.
Yeah,
I
so
mean-
just like China has you know, changed its shit around and become industrialized and everything, so has Mexico City.
Yeah, but if you go to Mexico City, Denzel Washington's going to shove a grenade up your ass.
There's also a lot of American companies
So-
that the cartel is probably in with.
Lane was
in Mexico
right.
City.
Although technically Mexico is by definition a third world country, it is most certainly none of those other things. It's just a little capture of some other blur, but It's not the world's worst third world country,
Oh, no,
but
not
it's
at all.
definitely a third world country.
No, I mean, I think America's its ally.
yeah.
Well, we have NAFTA, so
Yeah.
sure.
We have trade alliances than Canada.
Yeah, that's more the thing is the trade stuff.
Well,
or
didn't
whatever.
Trump end NAFTA and make something different?
I think so.
This one's called NAFTA.
MAFTA. It's got my face on it. Did you see that? There's a little there's swings or there's a little bit of the wall got built or whatever, Trump's
From
wall.
Trump?
Yeah, and there's the teeter-totters.
Oh yeah, that's good.
There's like a park.
Oh, in between the two
Yeah,
fence slats.
slats.
There's a picture of the Texas fire truck with his boom putting out a fire across the border.
Really?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's gonna come here,
Not really.
Fire.
This fire's taking their kids!
Yeah. Fire can go through that wall.
No,
it's like
I'm just
it looks like a
saying-
fun
Dude, most
wall
of that
to climb.
wall's already falling over.
Well, okay,
I've heard that too. Do you think
look
you
at
could
this
climb that
picture.
wall?
Falling over?
No, like you know what I'm talking about? How it's like just like bars that are like straight up and
Yeah,
you can
you
like
can just-
easily grab it, kind of,
Yeah. Or like slip through.
That
it.
whole thing was a fucking joke.
Oh yeah, the whole thing's.
Fucking Steve Bannon already pleaded guilty to
Oh yeah, he was in court too,
a
wasn't
Ponzi
he?
scheme to get people to pay them money to finish the wall, but they were just pocketing it all.
So do you think he's going to jail?
Oh, I'm sure. He'll stall for however long.
Bannon.
Yes. He'll probably try to stall and then be like, Trump will be president again, then I'll get forgiven, so...
I think he's already been pardoned once. I don't think he can get pardoned twice.
Find out.
Well, I really doubt Trump becomes president ever again.
Oh yeah, well
He's not
Who
running
knows,
yet.
man?
He's not running yet. We still have the midterms to get through, which we're not far away from.
November.
so,
Less than 2 months at this point.
I've been doing all my shit, so I already did my preliminary voting on some stuff, and I have...
Preliminary voting.
Yeah, I do have it all through the mail.
Yeah, I haven't got anything in the mail for it yet.
Yeah, they sent me a thing like, "Hey, do you want it in the mail?" And I was like,
Um,
"Yep, I do." So then can I go? They send you a thing. Then I just sit at home, look shit up on the internet, read
Yeah.
up about it, read up about each candidate. It's really nice.
Yeah, I've never gone to a place to vote. It seems ridiculous.
So you've always done through mail.
Yeah.
I guess you live in a different part of Omaha, so I don't know when our voting is, but it's usually all the same couple days or so, isn't it?
I also check my mail once a week, so
I mean, I did all this like a while ago. It was the primaries I
can't-
voted in.
that's different. They still have to vote again in November.
Yeah,
But have you gotten
I
that?
know what a primary is.
Have you gotten the notification for the new one though?
Yes, I verified again that I will be voting by mail.
I might need to check in on that then actually, because I might need to go pick up a ballot too because I'm not sure of my living situation in 2 months. So we'll see.
Hey, let me know if you're interested in that house.
David, can I have my foot?
Yeah.
If you got money to put down, you could, Anyways. Scott Frost is out. The NFL is back. Football's back.
Dog fuck the chicken.
Football's back.
Maverick is still kicking ass.
We got
even though
some-
John's stealing it from the internet.
We got some good fantasy shows going. Things are looking up. We're moving on up. It's fall time though. It's starting to get cold.
I like it.
Cold at night. But
I like
still,
chill. I like chill, but it always just makes me think, oh,
I think my fan crept out my bedroom.
I'm not ready for snow though.
So I'm going to have to put a new one in, but just start opening the windows. Perfect time of year now. So it's gets down 60, 50.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think snowing. Well, I mean, it snowed twice last year, so I mean, even when it does snow,
You
it's
know,
like,
that is
eh,
a good point. There was a couple years ago
It's
that
just
we've had
shitty.
some pretty big snowstorms.
It's just shitty out. It's not like winter. It's just fucked.
Well, that's also what I mean. It's like no more frolfing. No more just going out.
Oh, man. We need to have it. We should go frolf here soon. This weekend,
A couple
maybe.
more, yeah. Yeah, especially now it's football. It's really hard to go frolfing.
Oh yeah. Well, let's say Sunday. Obviously, Sunday doesn't work.
Well, hey, you don't have a game this weekend.
No?
I don't even know what time the Husker game is. Nor do I really want to watch it. No,
Man.
that's
you
not
do,
true.
yeah, 'cause it's-
I'm gonna fucking watch it.
Hey, I might be able to actually watch a full game. I have Friday off work.
Why?
I'm going to a charity golf event to support the veterans of the United States of America.
Wow. They pair you up with a veteran to golf with?
Yeah, my dad.
Asshole. Is that scramble or what?
I didn't. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, it is.
Nice.
Play best ball.
What does scramble mean?
Scramble.
best
You
ball.
go real fast.
Really?
Well, it depends on if it's a 4 or 2-man scramble, but basically,
4-man.
You're playing 4, okay.
Everybody hits. Play the best ball. Everybody hits from there. They'll
Well,
have,
You basically
He
have
just has to go pick up the balls and stuff.
Yeah, but it significantly
yeah, because
reduces
we're all
playing
just
time.
dragging.
Dragging them balls.
Yeah.
Scrambles
Yeah,
are fun.
I've actually never done it. I don't think.
Golf or scramble?
I mean, I've been on a golf course before.
I've seen you whack.
I almost said
balls.
field. But
We went
I
golfing
was
in college
like-
together.
In Wayne, we went one time. I feel like you and I went on Father's Day. Of all
Did we?
days. Yeah, I remember being out there and I brought beer, and you're like, "You brought beer golfing?" I'm like, "Well, yeah,
Yeah, why not? That's what's it's for.
that's what we're doing out
The
here."
fuck? That's what golfing's for. Just
Yeah.
get drunk outside.
Exactly.
But classy about it, though. Look all with the collared shirt.
Yeah, I can swing a club, and play with balls. They have little wash stations and everything.
Oh, yeah. Bark like a dog.
No.
Caddyshack. Bill Murray is doing the wash. They watch all
I'm
day.
hoping to do a
Oh,
cake
yeah.
stand on Friday. I'm pretty sure they have
What
one.
the fuck?
And they time you, and then like the person that goes the longest wins a prize.
What
at the
event
end.
is this? What the fuck? Who's put this on?
At the golf.
It's actually a guy that helps coordinate it all. Is a friend that goes on my annual golf trip.
Okay.
And they will let you do cake stands.
They encourage it, sounds like.
If they have a cake to do a cake stand, I've been at other. It's either this one or a different charity event that I do often. They'll have cakes that you can do stands at, and they'll time you. And at the end of the event, they announce the longest cake stand.
Jesus. Never done a cake stand.
When I did it last time,
Really?
I had I didn't end up winning, but when I had finished my cake stand, I had the record up until that moment.
Nice.
I don't know where I finished at altogether at.
Drunk.
I mean, how long do you think it was?
Mine,
Yeah.
I think it was 24 seconds. Might have been
So
closer to
basically
30.
Just upside down, you just chug beer because someone shoves it in your mouth. You just chug beer.
Well, the thing
For
is,
24 seconds.
No,
They-
so
you have
this
to-
one,
you-
you
they-
boof
they-
it.
I would win.
so a typical keg stand is you hold onto the keg,
Yeah.
well, people will hold you up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hold on to the cake.
You probably need like
Yeah, but who the
Eight-
fuck's gonna hold me up?
8 people at least.
4, 8
minimum.
people?
Well, 4 maybe big guys can
Sure.
hold you up. You put the thing in your mouth and you just fucking suck, and we start counting. It's fairly simple, and you take
Is
it out.
that what you
when
tell
you're
your
done.
girlfriends?
Yeah.
Hey, you just put the thing in your
Yeah,
mouth,
start
right?
counting.
You start sucking, and I'll count down for you. It's that
Yeah,
simple.
that's all you gotta do. You don't count down, you count up. Then you just count all over the place.
Then you hold their
1,
nose tight and say,
8,
"You got 30 seconds. If you don't make it, I'm slapping you."
Jesus.
Still
Give
gonna
me-
slap you.
You're a right proper cunt. Find that video. I want to see a video.
So we'll get you a keg to stand on.
Nah,
Okay.
I don't feel like breaking my neck
This
Break your neck.
why
fool.
would you break your neck?
because no one can hold me up.
Well, you also have to hold yourself up.
Yeah,
I think
got
I can
that.
hold you up. You get on my shoulders.
My dick would be above your head. That's how tall I'd be.
What if you like lean
Upside
against
down.
the wall to do it?
Fine, that's okay. Whatever. Then when I lean against the keg, and the keg's gonna flip out from underneath me. I'm gonna go.
Maybe most
Yeah.
kegs are in a tub of ice.
True. But
Most
yeah, but I don't know. I can't imagine ever being a party with a keg again. So
really.
yeah, I'm an adult.
Well, what happens when you start getting invited
guess-
to like
I guess I said,
graduation parties or something?
For who?
I don't know.
Well, I've already graduated.
I don't. Yeah, but just people you know have kids. You said you were running around with some kids that were young the other day, a couple weeks earlier this year. You said you went to some
Yeah.
party. It was a kid's birthday party.
Yeah,
what happens when those
11-year-olds.
kids fucking
You have a lot of
graduate?
birthday party stories about throwing kids in the pools and
Yeah.
pissing them off, or like cornering them in rooms when they're alone.
That's fucked up.
You're not going to watch those kids graduate, and you're telling me their parents aren't going to get a keg?
No.
Well,
Why don't they get a keg? All right, whatever.
maybe one of them would. Maybe some.
Maybe
cool,
you should
maybe the
show
cool
up with a
parent.
cake, or
Oh.
pour all that water out of that big thing you put in the back of your truck and fill it up with alcohol.
Oh my god!
First off, it's called a
And get an
tank.
oversized funnel and be like, "Yo, You gonna learn how college works? Come over
And
here.
everyone just dies. Everyone's just alcohol
And
poisoning.
you just drive away. Well, my work here's done.
Be a legend.
Fucking lightweights.
Fucking
What would your
legend.
serial killer name be?
The alcohol
The
killer.
Booze Hound.
Damn, that's a good question. That's a good game to play. I don't know. I think you would be the tongue twister, Lane.
Me the tongue twister?
Yeah, because you get so mad at women who can enunciate that you go, God damn it, and you rip their tongues out while you kill them.
Girls that enunciate.
I
will
said
scare
I
the
said it
hell out
right
of
the
me.
second time. Ah!
No, I know I fuck up
Yeah, it's like,
words all the time.
What runes?
Derek's something about the handsome.
How do you think I would kill a person? What would my killing profile be?
Yeah, very neat and tidy. I know that. It'd be Dexter style, kind of, where it's very clean.
I could kind of see that.
I think, and then you just yell and you just like do references at them. And they go, "Why don't you get it? Why haven't you seen this movie recently?"
I feel like Derek's also crazy enough though that he might like actually use a sword.
Oh,
You know, and be like
Okay.
all proper about it.
Like
He might be a proper cunt.
right, proper
The
cut about,
right's part of my cunt.
about killing people. I can see that. So very clean, very tidy,
He could also poison someone.
very well
I could
planned
see that.
out.
Derek cooks for people. He could poison you.
Yeah,
It's clean and tidy.
It's very clean, very tight.
yeah, good point. Yeah, but they can find it though. They can trace back easily.
No, he'll wrap you up and fucking dispose of you.
Oh, that's what you're saying. Okay. I could deal with
How
the
would
sword.
I would love to do the acid bucket. I got too much Airbnb people and animals. That's just too much risk to dissolve
Yeah.
you in acid like they did in fucking
Breaking Bad.
yeah.
Yeah, good point.
I would probably take you into Iowa and hopefully put you in a good body of water, preferably not the river.
Yeah.
There's some deep bodies of water in Nebraska. Serensky's pretty deep.
Yeah.
I mean,
information.
just the bucket full of concrete with a chain around the feet.
Yeah, you got a boat though. You're out in the middle of the
Nah,
lake.
you can get a bucket.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't want to
Bo?
spend money getting rid of you.
Why are
Nothing
you
more
looking
than
at?
gas.
Why are you specifically looking at me? Is this the royal we or me specifically?
Oh
no,
no,
I'm just
that's
speaking
a
out in
challenge, though.
generalities. Like, not
To get-
you, but if I did kill you,
Hey.
then yes, you.
Listen, anyone can get rid of a 90-pound fucking stripper. Okay, that's pretty easy to hide. A
Yeah,
fucking less than 300-pound man.
No,
fucking ogre.
310, thank you.
What is it?
310.
Oh, you lost another pound.
So
Yeah, thank you.
oh, that's true. Well done.
Okay, thank you.
Well, but
Golf clap.
so how about this though? Because you killed him, he's gonna bleed out or shit himself a little bit.
I'm definitely gonna shit myself.
He'll weigh a little less, and maybe you'll keep a hand or something. I don't know.
Well, I think
But,
if that happened, I would.
it's a challenge.
I would do the Egyptian method and pull his brains out of his nose.
Keep his brain.
And then I would call the cops, like, he shit his brains out.
That's because he already shit himself or whatever.
Dive an aneurysm in your toilet. Ah, works on for me.
Just prop you up in the toilet against the wall.
I mean, Dan's the one that we would really need to ask this question to. He'd be like, "Oh, I'd bake him in my oven, and then fire
yeah.
him in
I don't
a
wanna say
clay
anything incriminating.
stove and shit." What? Incriminating?
No, I don't have anything incriminating. Dan just says Dan stuff sometimes. I'm just like,
So what is
yeah.
name? What does serial killer name be then? That's what we're talking about.
Dan is Killer Dan.
No, yours is the tongue twister. I like that one, but that's my vote at least. Because you kill people out of resentment for speaking English.
No. What if they're Spanish speaking?
Would my name be the serial cleaner?
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Because he really likes cereal.
I haven't had cereal in a while, actually.
Damn, that's a Cinnamon Toast Crunch right now. God damn it.
Yeah, you can just buy milk that's Cinnamon Toast Crunch milk now.
Nice.
What? That is no. It's not
Yeah.
the same.
No, yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. Not the same.
You can do it though. I'm just saying.
Yeah, sure, you could do it.
Derek, I'm with you.
There's a lot of things you could do, but should you?
But they sell it. They sell it.
I mean,
so
I can become a serial killer.
You are.
But should I?
You are the serial killer.
The serial killer. I like the way that
Well,
sounds.
now you gotta do me now, damn it. I want to be part of it.
Oh, what's your name?
What's my serial killer name?
The Whisperer.
Why is it the... I don't though.
It's just.
Exactly. It's ironic.
I think it'd just be Big John.
I'm killing them.
I'm not done with my story. Shush.
I don't know. You could go a lot of ways. I'm thinking like,
Yeah, I think John would be like definitely that. You're not done listening to my story yet, and cut some tendons. Be like, now you can't move, and you will finish listening to my story.
oh, big talker.
Oh shit! You won't stop yelling. Oh, what do I do? It's a couple in the throat, maybe.
The truck talker.
The Big 10-4. Yeah. Call him the big unit.
There's a guy at work. I say he looks like Richard Ramirez, and then he said I look like. There's another serial killer who's like 6'7".
Well, there's definitely been like truck driver killers or whatever.
Oh yeah.
They say there's at least an average of 30 active serial killers in the United States.
Shit.
You think we're in that state?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I think
we are.
John would be La Narradora,
Ooh, what's that mean?
Why is it Spanish?
the storyteller. He only kills Mexicans though because he can get away with it more easily.
Yeah, because I got.
Oh, you're illegal?
Because I got a place.
La
in Mexico.
Narradora.
La Narradora strikes again.
La Narradora Blanco.
A white storyteller? Yeah, that'd be pretty terrifying. You'd be like a good serial killer, you know? Just like walking slowly after people.
But yes,
Or-
I didn't tell you the best part!
Or El Rosado Suentista. The pink storyteller.
Hey, fuck you. Hey. Don't make fun of my face.
Hey, we're all pink on the
And body.
inside.
Guts and black stuff, though. It's not pink.
What?
It's guts and black stuff.
And shit. It's pink.
Yes, it's always got to be.
Some of it's pink.
You have pink shit?
No, some of your
okay.
organs are pink. I think.
She's just laying on her side, just yelping.
She doesn't like you.
It's the story. They're rolling full speed. Yeah, I'm somehow keep up with them at a leisurely pace. So the interesting thing about the new Lord of the Rings. No. Please, I haven't read the book. Oh, you don't need to read the book.
Well, you're not understanding that Elrond. He's a friend of the dwarves at this point.
No, please. I thought it was a fun movie, but I never read the books. That doesn't matter.
Well, before either of you kill me tonight, maybe we should wrap up
No.
El Dorado.
No.
El Rosado Suentista.
No. Just the storyteller. I don't like pink storyteller. That makes me. What's the storyteller?
Storyteller Blanco was probably the best. 'Cause they're not gonna know pink or white. You're still a white boy. If you're pink.
True.
You want to know what the storyteller is that you're waiting on?
Yeah.
La Narradora.
All right. Well, fuck off.
Oh wait, that's the feminine. Yeah, no, that's right. The
Hey, oh, it's funny.
Good night.
masculine is Narradora.
Trashy.